Hey everybody, it's Noah. So, okay, I'm good now. Um, so I finally decided to do a large, like, all of the questions you guys ask me, video because I'm bored and I should be doing something else like making mixes, but I don't feel like it because I'm procrastinating. Anyways, um, so I have some things I want to talk about, and then I'm gonna answer y'all's questions. All right. Well, by things I want to talk about, I really only have two. All right. All right. I have a little list because that's how I work. All right. My first question is, I mean, not my question. Blah. All right. The first thing is someone. I don't know how. I think someone gave me pink eye because I have pink eye. It's this eye. In case y'all couldn't tell, it looks a little swollen and puffy, and I don't think you can tell that it's pink, but there's a close up of my face. Save it, touch yourself to it. I don't care. Um, but yeah, I got pink eye. I hope it's nothing bad. So if I look a little weird this video, that's why. Now my pink eye can live on for as long as YouTube exists and social media is a thing. Also, I kind of was excited today because I got asked to prom, by this girl who lives in Virginia, blah blah blah. But I thought it was really cool. I've like never been asked to prom. I mean, granted, I can't go, but I thought it was really cool. That was kind of like the highlight of my day today was that I got asked to prom, and then unfortunately had to turn it down. That was not the highlight, but yeah. All right, now I get to answer your guys' super intrusive slash invasive questions. Um, all right, so a lot of y'all asked what my top four addictions were. Actually, it was a top five, but I don't have top five. I only have top four. Um, I would say my top four addictions are drag queens. They're number one. I'm really addicted to drag queens and like drag shows, and I would probably spend all of my money on drag queens if I had the opportunity to. Um, Facebook and Twitter. I guess that doesn't count as two things, but I'm really addicted to Facebook and Twitter. It is kind of a problem because sometimes I don't get all my homework and stuff done. I just Facebook. And I know I get on a lot of people's nerves because I update my status a lot late at night because that's when I'm not working or going to school or blah blah blah. Um, but you can always hide me from your newsfeed or unfriend me because I don't feel like listening to you post statuses about how annoying my statuses are when you have the capability to change it. No one's forcing a gun to your head and saying, "Hey, read my statuses." So I'm just saying, just saying. I'm addicted to Starbucks really bad, which doesn't help because my roommate is a barista. So I get a free delicious Starbucks. That's my second Starbucks drinks today, and I'll probably go make me another one later. Um, yeah, related to Starbucks. I love coffee. And my final addiction is exercise. I exercise all the time, which is one of the reasons that, I posted a picture today of my, beginning of my transition to where I am now. And it is so crazy for me to look at because before, like, I didn't even have, like, these little muscle parts right here or anything like that. I was just, and now I'm like, rah, super muscles. But not really. Um, all right, my next tattoo, because I don't know if this question came from Brian or not, but I'm pretty sure it did. My next tattoo is going to be a daisy. It's probably gonna be like right there, or right there. Cool face. Um, and yeah, it's gonna be a daisy, but I want it to have like tribal shit with it. It's for Brian, clearly, because he's my favorite drag queen ever. Love you, Brian. Um, so yeah, that's cool. And then I'm getting a Green Lantern tattoo, hopefully, because I need stupid stuff like that in my life. It's not stupid. The Green Lantern is awesome. Um, all right. Twitter versus Facebook. What's the difference? Twitter's where I post all the shit that I don't want normal people to read on my Facebook. Also, uh, I just post a lot about when I'm doing inappropriate things, not like fornicating or anything like that, but when I do things that I know I shouldn't be doing, I usually tweet about it. Um, because I like memories and creating memories and stuff like that when I'm slightly inebriated underage, and I don't condone underage drinking at all. I typically tweet a lot. I try not to Facebook that stuff because, jobs. and stuff. And my Twitter's, I try to make it private. Like, you have to subscribe to see my tweets. I'm pretty sure, except I changed it recently, but I need to go back to that, where you have to send me a request in order to see my tweets. But yeah, also, I try not to control my Twitter sometimes because it's fun, because I'll post stuff and I'll hear about it from other people, and I know the people that are spreading what I tweet, and I don't care, because if I didn't want people to know, I wouldn't post it on the internet. And so people tweet these things, and then they go back to like Brian and other people like that, and like they're not surprised. Sometimes I really just tweet stuff to mess with people. It's hysterical to me. Um, just because I like the way that social media works and how obsessed people are with other people's lives and stuff like that. It's hysterical. Um, but yeah. Next question is my relationship status. And that probably has to be the most frequently asked question, other than the second question. My relationship status, I've learned, is not going to be public, because it gets me in a lot of trouble, and I honestly don't know how I feel about everything, blah, blah, blah. Um, I have someone that I love deeply, and that's all that really matters. I don't need to put all that out there. I'm trying to censor myself, although this video is really in contradiction of that. Um, so yeah, not telling you guys what my relationship status is. It's my relationship status, and that's what it'll be. All right. The next question, and is the most popular question I get, is why do I love drag queens? I don't know why I love drag queens. I really don't know. I think I've always been really attracted to people that have confidence. And there's just something about people who do drag. They seem to have a lot of confidence. And I mean, it's the same thing with me. I act like I have confidence all the time, but I don't. I'm like the most anxious, nervous person I know, and I'm always awkward. But when I go on that stage to perform, I have like so much confidence, and people they're always like, "Oh my God, you have like so much confidence," and I'm like, "Yeah, but I really don't." But I'm attracted to the confidence, and I also think it's cool to learn the backstories of people. I'm always interested in, you know, people's stories and stuff like that. Always been nosy like that. Well, not like nosy like that, but if someone's willing to tell me their story, I'll sit there and listen, because it's fascinating to me. All right, so there, I can answer the drag queen question once and for all. I don't really know why I like drag queens. I just do. They're sometimes cool people, but sometimes they are not cool people, and they're not people you want to keep in your lives. But yeah, I mean, that's your own opinion. You have to make your own judgment on that. Excuse me, Facebookers and Twitters and YouTubers and social media people of the world. All right, next question, and this, y'all like really have to be like stalking my Facebook, which is kind of okay to me. I mean, I don't really care. Um, who is Eartha? That's probably one of my favorite questions, is who is Eartha, because I know that Rhino is probably gonna watch this video and get a kick out of it. Eartha slash Rhino slash Jason is a really, really, really good friend who lives in Pennsylvania, and that's it. I mean, like, jokes, laughs, kikis, not KKs, kikis. Drag queen, obviously. Uh, yeah, just Eartha is Eartha slash Jason slash Rhino, and yeah, there's really nothing else to say on that matter. Um, uh, all right. The next one is, yes, I am in charge, or like I'm the head of the committee of the Henderson State University drag ball, which I'm super excited about. We're in the very, very early stages, and it'll probably happen after spring break, but I'm really excited because I absolutely love drag. It's my entire life. Not my entire life, but I mean, it's one of my favorite activities. It's my creative outlet. And I'm really excited about being in charge because it's like my baby, and I love when I have huge projects, and I can't wait to perform and possibly host. I really hope I get to host. Because Arkansas needs some Chaz Brightwell. Let's be honest. Henderson State University, Sarah Miller, Devin, all of you guys, you'll need some Chaz Brightwell in your life. Just saying. And yeah, and along with that, I am making a shit ton of vests. YouTube. I'm making a shit ton of vests because I do want to run some pageants soon, but I have to focus on, Noah's life first. Noah's life comes before Chaz's life always. No matter how much I really want to just put on facial hair and dance around with no shirt on. Unfortunately, I can't do that right now because I don't have the luxury of doing it. Alright, and the final super invasive question that I will barely answer, but give y'all a vague, ambiguous answer enough that y'all can figure it out for yourselves is, the question was, U dot space Arion dot space question mark? This is such a sensitive subject at this point in time. Me and Arion are no longer communicating in any means. I'm not interested in pursuing any further relationship slash friendship slash contact of any kind with her, and apparently the feeling is mutual. So, no fucks. A lot of shadiness is involved in this situation, and I honestly don't feel like talking about it because I don't feel like having people disrespect my transition and call me a girl again. I wasn't reading her on Facebook. All I said was that it was a mistake and that karma is a thing. That's not me saying that she's a super horrible person, blah, 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 get hit by a bus or anything like that. That's just me stating simple facts. Yeah. Anyone who knows me knows that I'm like hopelessly in love with him. But I need to get over it, so I think that all this that has happened is for the best. Or at least that's what I gotta keep telling myself, because just a lot. Just a lot. Yeah. And I'm sure all of this will get back to someone, and I don't really care. Because it's my life, and it's now or never. I know, you guys needed that in your life. Alright, final thing I'm going to say is that there is a link for my top surgery, and I don't really remember how to get it into this video. But I'm going to give you guys the link right now, so that then you can maybe share it, blah, 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 spread it like wildfire. Like wildfire. I didn't even have to squint my eye that much because it's already, like, closed. Sad face. I have too much up to get the page. I'll post the link in my, description thingy. Please share it because it's something I really want to get done, and, I'm willing to help out, for other people and shoot poop like that. It's not me begging for money. I mean, everything is completely optional, and, it just would help in the long road that I have to go to getting top surgery. And if one more person texts me while I'm making this video, I'm gonna, like, yeah. So I think that's pretty much all of the invasive questions. See, I had a little list and I crossed them all out. So I think what that means is armpit hair is that I'm done, and now I can go take care of my sick self. All right, bye.